Hello YouTube. I'm going to attempt to make a electric gate opener here. So I got this old tilt door electric motor, and it didn't have remote, so I just went and bought one of those one channel 12 volt receivers, remote controllers receivers. So I've wired that into the old receiver box, and so yeah, I'll just show you working. So one button, so only one button works, so you just press to start and press to stop, or you can just let it do its run. And the gears there, you can change the settings on them, so I can have it run for longer or shorter. So I've measured it up. I'm gonna cut it off here and make a smaller chain on it, just so I don't have to. I'm gonna put a cover over the top made out of this. This is some aluminium downpipe. So it's a bit small. I've got to cut it and make it bigger, and just so I don't have as much of a length, I'm gonna so cut it here just to make it shorter and easier, and then I'm gonna mount it all in this box, which is a bit big for it, but that's the best I've got at the moment, and we'll see how we go. So here's how these this works. This is limit switches, and you just take this off and you can move it in and out to make it slower, or move it out to make it, sorry, not slower, go for shorter or for longer. Here's my receiver, here's my cock, little guy. So this is the receiver that came with it. I had to buy 2 of these to get the second controller for my wife. So that's the little receiver module. Really simple to wire in. I'll show you here. This is my receiver box. So it's 12 volts in, and then you just take your switch wire, and it basically just closes the line. So that's all it does. And I've figured out that this part here is my door switch. That's the one where you just push the button to make it work. So I'm just using that. I'm taking the light bulb out because I don't need that, and I've used this 240 volt to 12 volt adapter or converter, whatever you call them, and I've gone back to the 240 using the 240. And I'm also going to run a line from my manual switch to here, and I'm going to put this momentary switch on the gate post so that friends can still use the gate when they come around, but it'll be hidden from just traffic and whatnot. So yep, that's about it. Taking the chain off, just got the normal chain link, so nice and easy to take off. And then this just pops out the end. It's got the gear from the end there, it just pulls out like a plug, so when I cut to the size I can just plug it back in, nice and easy. And surprisingly, all that's in it is just a plastic cog on a plastic knob, no bush or anything. Pretty cheap and nasty, but I'm not going to play with that. I'll just leave it as is. Oh yeah, by the way, these are only $8 delivered from on eBay. This and the receiver, so pretty cheap. Cut a hole in the box. Bash the crap out of the box to get it to, like, to straighten it out. And then made this little box out of the guttering. And that's it. It's moving because it's not connected to the box yet, so this is the bottom of the box, and this is going to be one of my support posts. I'm just going to pre-drill the holes before I concrete it into the ground. And if you want to know how to weld, don't ask me, because I wouldn't have a bloody clue. But this is going to be the other post, threaded, so I can lock down. I'm going to have it, well, it'll be down here, but we'll be able to lock the pole where it is so that it doesn't move. Alright, that's my jig. Now I just got to concrete it. Well, that's done. I've used threaded rod here and bolted it to the sides to keep it nice and sturdy in there so it doesn't move around. And I've got an aerial on there. And I've just buried the cable underneath in conduit. And I've put rubber here to keep the moisture out.